Hi there, fellow greasy people. I'm Chuck. This is Up Chuck Chops. Thanks for joining me. I'm feeling a little stumped. I'm not an engine builder. Surprise, surprise. I don't know what I should do next. I have gasket material to remove. At some point, I'm going to have to check out the points. I feel like I need to have a peek at the stator. I mean, if it's... Did I say the right word? I feel like I need to take a peek at the copper windy thing with the spinny thing in the middle that makes electricity. I feel like I need to take a peek at that. I feel like I need to take a peek at the clutch because I don't want to put a whole bike together. I mean, it'd be wonderful if it started and then the clutch not do anything. At least have a look-see and make sure they're not stuck or rusted or all that. I did a exploratory surgery video a while back. This may well be another one. I need to do something, but I'm unsure what the best next thing to do is. I hate to tear apart and make things worse. Anyhow, I want to document what I do. So first things first, I want to get the oil out. So if I do end up taking this cover off to check the clutches and whatnot, I don't puke oil everywhere like the last time I did this. I think that video was Kawasaki or un-Kawasaki. Maybe one of those videos where I took the roached engine and peeked and prodded, hoping this one would go better. Enough talking. Hey, it ain't much progress, but I got the bike not on the bench. It's on my brand new jack. Thanks, Burlaw Josh. It looks like I'm doing something. So look, this may look a little janky, because it is. But without the engine being in a frame, it's awful hard to get to those bolts and drain the oil, or bolt and drain the oil. So that is my solution. I will hold a bucket or something underneath it after I get the bolt loose. I'll drain it, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so I want you guys in here for the carnage. Let's see how this goes. Uh-oh. Okay, there it broke. Well, it had oil. That's a positive. It smells... I got it on my nose. It sort of smells fuel-y. Whoops. It kind of smells like fuel a little bit. Not... What is that smell? Once I get the oil out, I can check what's behind door number 2 and door number 3 if I need to. I'm sure it'll still leak a little when I pop the side cover off, but it's a whole lot better than all of this coming out. Ask me how I know. Good enough. Come on now. Go on in there. Okay. Hand tight. I'm not sure if it's coming through on the camera or not, but it almost has a greenish tint. I don't know if that's bad or good or neither, but I find it odd. It's not really, really nasty. I'll take that win. I am only filming this because there's a chance something goes wrong and it might be funny. Negative. That was graceful. Now, because I'm a low-down, rotten, snake-in-the-grass cheater, I already know what this is. I wondered if this wasn't an oil filter cover, and I went and checked on my old junk engine. It in fact is. So the other engine's bolt head is larger. This one is smaller. I've ran into a similar situation on the CB900, I believe, except it was, you know what, I think it was an oil filter cover too. There was an option for a larger bolt on the bottom. I don't know if this is exactly the same, but I'm gonna pop it out for funsies and we can see what else we got going on in there, you know. That doesn't make me feel happy. Give it a little bump. Okay, I don't want to force this, because if I strip that, I'm gonna have more problems. On the other one, it turned this whole thing like it's one piece. I think I saw it budge. Not sure why I do this to myself, but I sure do. Well, I guess better to find the problem now than later. Those were light taps. There it goes. And there goes more oil.
That's fantastic.
Well, I might regret that later. I wish I'd have thought of it 5 minutes ago. All right. Now I have, okay. See? This is why I like detective work. There's a little yucky on this, but something more interesting. Hopefully you can see this right there. 99 OCT. I'm going to take a educated guess and say that's from October of 99. So this engine hasn't run since, well, it had its last oil change in October of 99. That's 27 years ago. It's been a hot minute. I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way for, I'm still slinging. I don't know if it's directional. Future Chuck, if you see this and it makes any sense, I hope it helps. I don't think it would be directional. It does not appear so. I'm going to make a punch mark in the top so I can reference it in the future. The side I pulled out and looked at initially that goes towards the engine. I don't think there's any difference, but I'm going to make a mark just in case. By a punch, I meant a screwdriver. I have slopped oil everywhere. Little note too, there's a spring. And now it's fully seated. Yeah, little heads up for you. Clean up on aisle 3. Hey, little PSA to the folks at home, especially the kids. Don't leave your rags in a pile. It's bad, okay? Now that I've mostly cleaned up my mess, I think this is the points cover. Let's take a peek. All right. Let's pop this cover off. That's a good sign. Nice. Folks, take the win when you can get them. Truth be told, I'm kind of playing right now. Okay, I'm not the first guy to be in here. The condenser is unhooked. See it? I think that's supposed to go under there. So this never, ever, ever would have ran. But, bright side here, it's not all yucky. Okay, folks, I am pleased as punch that I opened the points cover. I should probably look at some reference material and see the proper way to take it apart. And I do have new points and condenser. And before I pop this cover off, make another mess, of course, and I have to lay my rags out so they don't burn the shop down and ruin all my hopes and dreams. So we're going to dog it off now. A little progress is better than none. It's the next night. I'm back out in the garage. I'm going to pull the kicker, points condenser, the side cover. I want to check on the clutch. That way if I have to order one, I can just order one and have it on the way. I'm trying to minimize things that could be wrong. Something will get me eventually, but I'm trying not to have the, I got this on order and I can't do anything else. That's a good sign. These aren't stuck on there. I haven't moved that. I don't think this will matter at all. It'll make me a mark. Just for reference. Okay. Set this aside. Wonder if I can hang on to the connecting rod good enough to break this loose. I did. Okay. This should slide out. Okay. There's a dimple. There's the slot. These actually look like they're in pretty good shape. Okay. I hate to jinx myself, but I may have picked the better engine of the two to end up working on. Okay, I gotta get a wrench.
I will retrieve my light I sent flying across the room.
This one is this one. There's my kicker. There's my kicker. This should come off. I am not what you would call very proud of this, but I got some separation there. Sacrificed a couple razor blades. I guess it's better doing this than it would be jamming a screwdriver in there. If I can kind of work my way around and just get a little bit of separation, I think I'll be able to get a pry bar on it and then get it to break loose, I hope. Kind of all about not doing it super wrong if I can help it. This is the best tools I have for this particular procedure. And alrighty. Well, I am dripping water out of the stator side. That's not good. There we go. Okay. Movement. There it is. Well, I will say we are looking pretty good in there. My curiosity has been satisfied. That chain doesn't, I don't know any spec on this, but the chain doesn't seem super loose. I see material on my clutch plates. Or I could give it a little tappy tap. Okay, that was pretty gentle, and I felt movement on these. It's clean. I don't see anything glaring wrong. I could back these off. I guess I might as well. I'm here, so I can peek at the plates. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with that, do you? It's not frozen, I can tell you that much. I'm going to take that for a win. There's material. I don't see lots of rust. Will this whole thing slide off at once? And let me... Oh, there's a snap ring. Okay, there's that. Okay, that up. Ooh. See that? That's from the rod on the other side. I think our clutch is fine. Well, now my mind is wrongly or rightly, either way, it's a bit more at ease about that part of everything. Okay, I should probably find the torque specs for these. I don't want to over tighten them. Don't want to under tighten them. I kind of had the wrist torqueometer on it when I undid them. So maybe I'll double check that, and then I get to scrape gaskets. Awesome. So hey, 82 inch-pounds on these. That's what I found in the climber. Although I purchased a nice digital beep 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 Quinn torque wrench, guess what? The batteries are dead. The old clickers don't have batteries, so that's what I used. I don't have the patience to learn how to change the battery in that right now, so good old clicker. It's gonna do it for tonight. If I wrap this video here, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I don't know if you learned anything. I learned my clutch looks pretty alright. And my clutch chain moves less than the outer limit of spec. So that's great. So I lied. I want to see what's behind door number 2. This all should have been done a year ago. But it's the way she goes sometimes. And I got to ride a lot this summer, so that was already loose. Sweet. Cool. If this stator is shot, I'm gonna have some, I keep saying stator, I think that's the proper word. Okay, back to cardboard, and we'll pull this off. Okay, future self, that's these bolts. See if this comes off easier than the other. Doesn't look like it. Probably should take this loose. Get a good look at that. This hooked wires. Time for the old utility knife blade trick. Oh, that's not a good feeling. Water should not come out of there. That's more than a little bit. See? Not good. See the sludge? I don't think that's making electricity. New plan, maybe. I don't know. At minimum, I'm going to eBay. Rats. Hi, folks. Another day is come and gone. I got a nap. I did some things. I'm back in the garage tonight. I read the manual. It's laying over there on the bench. And the words don't make sense. I mean, they kind of do, but I need to test the stuff in here. But I'm not 100% sure I know how. And from the internet, it looks like they're pretty expensive. So here's my question to you, and I'm probably going to make it short, so you'll probably see this twice. I'm going to do my best with my multimeter to see if that thing's any good and clean it out and hope it goes. But should I go farther than hoping it goes to trying to source more stator bits? Let me get you in real close on what I have going, because it's a video and why not? I don't see anything burned. Would it hurt to put carb cleaner or parts cleaner in there? Maybe take it out, blow it out. See this stuff? I bet I had 2 cups of water come pouring out of this. I've never had this engine outside. See the crud here? And then the starter appears to be locked up. I think I said earlier, I don't care about the starter. If my leg works, I can kick it over. Just thinking here. Yay for the train. I wonder if water doesn't seep past here and leach down in here, because on both of these engines, the other one was worse, but this has been locked up and the starter didn't look very good. I might just grinderize that and get rid of it. I might not need to because it's clutched, but I need to see if this is magnetic. Something should be magnetic somewhere for this all to work, right? Can things become unmagnetic? Because I know when a magnet spins inside of a coil, or a coil spins around a magnet, it should make sparkles, electricity at least. I'm feeling no magnetism. Does it have to have power to become a magnet? I don't see any wires going to it. I don't know. I'm in deep water here. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to do what the video said. They said this will work on all 3-phase charging systems. My manual said this is a 3-phase charging system. They talked about checking for resistance here. Worst I'll do is do the test incorrectly and then not know still. By the way, these are kind of expensive. I would rather not buy one of these because I'm already going to have to be buying carburetors. Previous videos, you'll understand once you see them. I fear I don't even want to put this on video because I am such a dunce at this. Okay, there can't be any resistance, right? Because it's all part of the unit. 0.01, 0.02. Okay. Per the videos I watched, I should be able to jump from one to the other, and it should show no or complete resistance. I have 0.03, 0.02. So that's what I had just touching the leads together. It's bouncing. 0.02. Okay. I'm gonna do the other two, touch them together. 0.02. So I think it passes that test. The book tells you to have it running when you're testing this stuff, and I don't have that capability because the way it is. They also want you to, or the videos said to test these also to a ground. I have grounds in my light sockets, but this is not long enough. I'm having a bad idea here. Probably shouldn't stick these in a light socket. But I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Clearly this is not going to be grounded, but how do I get it ground? I mean, that's the ticket, right? I could put an extension cord in the wall, stick this on the neutral ground, not the neutral, excuse me, the ground. Worst I can do is electrocute myself. It'll be all right. Okay. If I die, love you guys. Jesse, my brother, your job is to learn how to make this to the internet. I am not 1,000% certain what I'm doing is correct, but I am making contact in both places. So it should have a ground, I think. It's showing okie dokie. What that means to me is I need to clean this up, maybe liberate this chain, clean everything in here, and hope for the best, because I don't want to buy new electrical parts for this. Like I said, when I quick Google searched it, one of them was 250 bucks right off the rip. That's almost what I paid for the whole pile of stuff. So anyhow, I'm in a little jam right here, and no, I'm not trying to Michael Jackson it. I just was cleaning up with this hand and didn't take the glove off. I don't know. Surely, I would hope that cleaning wouldn't hurt anything, at least with a little bit of electronics cleaner maybe. I think I have some of that. So I'm going to leave you guys there. This video made no progress, It didn't make a lot of progress. It made a little. But anyhow, if you stuck with me, I sure do appreciate it. If you have any good suggestions, I'll take them, believe me. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like watching a guy like me learn as he goes, my channel might be for you. You could leave a like. I've already asked for comments. If you want to subscribe and see a guy do everything the hard way, because ignorance is not bliss, yeah, hit the subscribe button. Tongue-tied. Hit the subscribe button and you can come hang out more with me. I'm learning as I go. I'll say that every now and then so new people kind of pick up on it, but so new people are informed of what I'm doing. I'm no pro. Do as the book says, not as I do. This is how I do it, that kind of thing. Anyhow, I'll catch you later. Appreciate your time. Hopefully I can make a video out of this. I am painfully aware that I may have called this thing the wrong thing. This whole video. The book calls it, and I quote, all models are equipped with 3-phase alternators, solid-state rectifiers, and electromechanical voltage regulators. It doesn't say the word stator. Be kind. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is. I'm not a smart man, but I know what motorcycle is.